Hello, and welcome to the tutorial on associations, or some might call them relationships. We're going to be focusing on shell, offset, and mirror, and they're located under the insert group. So we'll be focusing on mirror to start off with, and there's two ways I can set up a mirror. First, I'll click this button, and then choose two pieces of geometry, one around on one side, and then next on the other, and you can see the mirror plane pops up. And that creates a relationship between these two surfaces. So we can see if I move it to the right or move it back, those stay the same and all the geometry in the middle updates accordingly. So now we'll focus on the second way we can create a mirror relationship. And I'll make a quick change to our spout and draft the side wall a little bit to make our part asymmetrical. So now I have one side that I want, and I want to keep that drafted side. So I'm going to insert an axis on the round that's in the middle, and then put a plane there to divide our part into two different pieces. So you can see that if I go to our front view, we'll make sure the plane's right in the middle, and then we'll combine our solid with the plane to separate it into two different solids. And I'll delete the one that I don't want. So now I'll go back to mirror, and it starts you off by asking to name a face or a plane to mirror over. So I'll select our plane, and then click the solid button, and mirror the solid over to the other side. And you can see that the draft that I made on the spout is now mirrored to the other side. And actually, our entire part now has a mirror association. So if you make change to one side, the other side will update. So let's focus on offset. And on our spout, you can see if I pull on it, it doesn't maintain any offset. So I want to put one in. And I can do that in 3D, or I can do it in a 2D cross-section. And all I have to do is click on offset, click one face, and then click a parallel face. And now anywhere that distance is located, we can now see an offset baseline appear. And I can also toggle it from one side to the next. So now if I click pull and pull on that wall, we can see that offset is maintained. And it's also maintained if I go and bend out this wall to put a little bit more contour into our part. So let's focus on the third and last relationship that we'll be looking at, and that's shell. So if I click shell and I click on a surface, you can see it gets deleted, and if I control select on another one, I can remove as many as I want. But it looks a little thin, so I'll right click and type in the new value of the shell that I want. And I'll type in 3 millimeters. So that's it for our tutorial of shell, offset, and mirror. And before we end it, maybe we want to add a little bit more detail. So I'll go into display and change our part to metallic. Thank you for watching.